What's up YouTube? So right now we're iPhone vlog and I'm at the store, just got out of work, and we're gonna pick up some supplies to work on my 250, change the oil and stuff like that. So I'm gonna run into the store, grab the parts that I need, and then we'll go home, I'll get my actual camera, and then we'll start this video. Got all the parts and stuff. I'll get home and get everything put on. Just got some oil. I got an air filter and 2 oil filters, so I don't have to come back. I figured I could just use the air filter so I don't have to clean mine. I'll just throw that new one on for right now until I get the other one cleaned up. Alright, so now I'm on my main camera here, and I'm gonna take the bike off the stand, get it all warmed up to change the oil filter. I'm gonna change the air filter, and then later on, I think I'm finally actually gonna do it. I know I've had like 5 separate videos saying I'm gonna put the new front fender decals on. So I think I'm just gonna take it off and clean it off inside, put it on, and then come back outside, put the fender back on, and then show you guys what it looks like with the full kit, like I should have originally done from the get-go. So let's get this thing all warmed up. Once again, we got my trusty garbage can tripod here. And honestly, it's one of the better tripods I've used. Alright, get it all warmed up and stuff. I'll let it just idle for a minute. Turn the choke on, otherwise it's not going to start up. Look at that. Alright, I'd say we're pretty warmed up. All the parts taken off, and change the oil real quick and do the air filter, all that good stuff. Alright, so finally I got all my tools together. I was digging around. It took me 20 minutes to get all my tools and stuff together, but I gotta take off the skid plate to change the oil since you can't get to the drain bolt without taking this whole damn thing off. So I'm gonna take this off, and then we'll get a pan or something that I can empty the oil into. This thing's still dirty after I washed it the other day. I didn't really get a good clean on it. All the ribs and stuff are still dirty. Okay, finally, this thing's off, and we can change my oil. We got my trusty little oil holder. I'm gonna use a little peanut butter, whatever, I don't really care. We'll get this drained. So I got the oil filter just taken out. We're gonna get a new oil filter in there like I bought at the store. And then once this is finished draining, we'll put the drain plug back in there and fill it back up with some oil and fire it up. We finally got a nice day out here. It's like 45 degrees. It's, well, not nice, but it's nicer than what we've had for the past couple weeks. So I'm trying to get outside a little bit today. So we got the fresh oil filter in there. I'm just gonna crank these down a little bit, and I'll close off that main drain bolt under there and then fill it up with some oil. Do my air filter really quick, maybe not, I don't know yet. And then we'll start it up and rip it around for a little bit. Typically I would use a funnel, but I can just kind of free it in there. So now I got all my oil and stuff good to go. I'm gonna start it up real quick, let it warm up. I'm always in like a time crunch now since it gets dark at like 5 o'clock, so I try to get the most done as I can before it gets dark. And I mean, it's already 4:30. I only got like 15-20 minutes before it starts to get kind of too dark where you can't film anymore, but I'm gonna try to finish this up real fast. Alright, so take the seat off and we'll get this air filter. Whew, it's a little dirty, I'd have to say, but putting a fresh one on there. So I got the filter out. It's hard to tell because my lighting's not very good, but it's a little dirty. Just gonna throw the new one on there. I'll clean this at another time. It's not like terrible. I've had worse, but yeah. So we'll put the old filter in the new air filter bag. That way when I go to clean it, it'll be ready to go. For the new filter, we're just gonna pop it onto the cage and then install it. It already comes pre-oiled, so I don't have to do any of that. thing's good to go. We'll pop it in and we'll be good. All right, so I just got the filter put in and we're good to go. I'll put the seat back on, take the front fender off right now, bring it inside, clean that up, and throw the graphics on. I know some of you guys kind of like this more, kind of just working on my bike video. Some of you don't, but post a comment down below if you either like this, like kind of working on my bike videos, riding videos, if you want like a balance of these kind of videos with riding. Obviously I'm gonna post both, but kind of curious what you guys are into. It was kind of a pain when it was on the bike when I tried it previously, but maybe if it's warmer and the plastic warms up along with the graphics, it'll be a little easier to apply. All right, got the fender off. Finally. Looks kind of funny without a front fender, kind of looks like one of those flat track bikes. So I just got a wet paper towel right now, and I'm just gonna kind of wipe down the front of it, clean it off as best as I can, so that way the graphics will hopefully stick and won't come off when I power wash it. Let's get something to dry it off and then we'll start applying the graphics. All right, so I guess we'll just start with the middle one and we'll start applying it. I mean, I don't really know a good way to go about this or which section to start on, but I guess we'll just go for it. All right, so we're making some progress on the graphics here. They're a little difficult to put on, but I think I'm getting it. It's a little bit easier doing it now that it's warm and not cold out in the garage. Just got the middle decal put on, as you guys can see. All that's left is the side ones, and then I have to get a razor blade and cut it around the fender right there, and it should look pretty nice. Okay, so I got the full graphics put on, as you guys can see. Now I have a lighter, I'm just gonna go up and down the creases where it kind of meets each other and make sure it's all like glued down, because when you heat it up it tends to stick a little bit better. So I'm gonna get that all set up. Kind of run it down the edge, heat it up a little bit, and then I push my finger over and kind of smooth out any bubbles or creases that it might have in the edges of the graphics. Okay, so before I go put it on the bike, let me know what you think about it right now in the comments. If you think it's gonna look good, think it's gonna look bad on the bike. And now we're gonna go outside and throw it on. Here it is with the front fender decal all done up. Post a comment down below if you like it with the front fender decal or without it. Personally, I think it kind of looks a little bit better with the front fender, but I don't know how I feel. It might have a little bit too much purple for the bike, but overall, I mean, the whole thing does have a lot of purple in it. And yeah, so let me know what you guys think. See you guys in some better lighting in a couple days once I make another video on it and without using my just iPhone light. Now that I look at it a little bit more, I think the front Monster logo is a little bit too big, and I might have to take off this front middle piece here. It comes off in sections, that way you might see the fender a little bit more, get a little more green in there and less going on. Too many like lines and designs, I think. So if you guys like the front fender or the whole decals in general, the full kit done up together, definitely give this video a thumbs up. Let me know. That'll kind of be the best way to judge if you guys like it or not, other than my main like hardcore subscribers that always hit the thumbs up button. But yeah, overall I think it looks pretty cool, and yeah, I'm kind of happy that I finally did it just to see what it actually will look like all done up. So I'm probably gonna end up taking them off, to be honest. I don't really know how I feel about them. And I mean, I'll read over the comments from this video, see what you guys think about them, and then kind of base my opinion off of that and kind of my friends' opinions. Then I guess I'll go from there, but as of right now, I think I'm gonna take them off. Or at least just that middle section I'll take off just to see what it looks like from there. And then after that, I'll make my full decision if I'm gonna take it off. Like I said before, if you guys like the graphics, definitely give the video a thumbs up. And this is pretty much gonna wrap it up because, I mean, there's nothing else to do on the bike. And as far as the pit bike, that's a whole nother separate video on me selling it and stuff. So stay on the lookout for that next week. Maybe Tuesday, Thursday, I'll have that video up of me selling it, along with a couple videos from the skate park and stuff. So stay on the lookout for those. If you guys enjoyed the video, definitely like and share the video with your friends. And off of that, I'll see you guys in my next video.
I'd rather be drinking beer.